From the first time I set my eyes on you, I didn't know from the start. I didn't know how you turned my life around, or how in love I'd be with who you are. But you showed me what it means to be loved. The way you touched me, hold me quietly. You're everything I am not. And when I have you in my arms, I feel undone. So in a long way, I've come to say I love you. Well, every day I open my eyes next to you is a day I'm grateful for, because this thunderstorm of who I am, well, needs a strong woman, and that's who you are. So we'll start today and build our world together. The way we love is the way we will stand. And I know, yes I know, I will last the stormy weather, just as long as I got you.
Welcome to all of you who have come here to share in this very special moment in the lives of Sorfany and Tony. For those of you that I have not had the pleasure of meeting, I am Angie Clark. I am the baby sister of the groom. Try not to get emotional. I am very, very honored that Sorfany and Tony asked me to officiate their wedding, even though I was the second choice.
Not my choice.
I ask that you join together in celebrating, acknowledging, and honoring this day and the vows that they will be making. By your presence, you witness and affirm the truth of their love and commitment to one another. May we also remember those loved ones who couldn't be here with us today. Let us pray. Lord, today and every day, we let the laughter echo in the halls of their hearts and home. Let joy fill every room and the radiance of your face shine upon them. Bless them and give them a gracious peace that passes all understanding. Let a fire of passion that prompts them to love you with all their heart, soul, and strength, and one that engulfs their own unity, purity, and oneness. Help them bear each other's burdens, even as they cast their cares on your shoulders. May they always choose to see the best in each other, even in the worst of times. We ask this in your name, amen. Tony, I've known you my entire life. And ever since I can remember, I've looked up to you. Even since we were small children and into the teenage years, you remained my protector. Just not from you. I was often the unfortunate individual that you reenacted WWE moves on and made me scared for my life when mom and dad weren't home.
Really?
Sorry for snitching, but I feel like time's passed, no one's gonna get in trouble.
They get stitches.
But more seriously, you have helped me through so many things over the years, and you have showed me what true strength looks like. You have been and will always be one of my best friends, and I'm eternally grateful that you introduced me to the love of my life. It's an extraordinary thing to meet someone who you can bare your soul to and who will accept you for who you are. And I knew you found that in Sorfany very early on. And no, I didn't come up with that on my own. I borrowed that from your favorite movie. You may have recognized it, Twilight. Sorfany. We haven't had much of an in-person relationship, just the long distance. In that time, though, I've been thankfully able to get to know you pretty well. You're passionate, full of life, and you know just how to put my brother in his place when he needs it. I knew after the first video call that he had met his match. I could see it in his eyes, and I could see it in yours. You were meant for one another. I want to read you both something that I found while making the final touches, and I decided to squeeze it in. He's not perfect. You aren't either, and the two of you will never be perfect. But if he can make you laugh at least once, causes you to think twice, and if he admits to being human and making mistakes, hold on to him and give him the most you can. He isn't going to quote poetry. He's not going to think about you every minute. But he will give you a part of him. Sorry, I don't want the bee to sting you, Sorphany. He will give you a part of him that he knows you can break. Don't hurt him and don't change him. And don't expect for more than he can give, and don't analyze. Smile when he makes you happy. Absolutely yell when he makes you mad. And miss him when he's not there. Love hard when there is love to be had, because perfect guys don't exist, but there's always that one perfect guy for you. We hold marriage up as a sacred union between two people who are committed to loving one another and spending the rest of their lives together, faithful to each other in their journey together. But we also know as a society that marriage is a serious institution. It requires deep commitment, faith, and trust in your spouse, and a whole lot of patience to make it work. In the time that Sorphany and Tony have been together, I've seen those things. I've seen their commitment to one another, their faith and trust in their patience. And above it all, I've seen two wonderful people who love each other. Sorphany and Tony, I want to urge you to hold on to this vision of your love for another, because even though all of us here are behind you and we're rooting for you, life throws us challenges. And in the midst of those challenges, it's true love that gets you through. People are like cities. We're all alleys and gardens and secret rooftops and places where daisies sprout between the sidewalk cracks. But most of the time, all we ever let people see is the surface, which is like a postcard glimpse of a skyline and polished square. Love lets you see those hidden places in one another, even the ones they didn't know were there, even the ones that you wouldn't have thought to call beautiful themselves. Sorphany and Tony have written love letters to one another, so I'm going to give them to them and let them take care of that.
You gotta go first. Unless you want me to.
Do you want to go first? I know the bees, y'all.
They're so bright.
I know. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't think the sun would be like this.
If someone would have told me a year ago that I would be marrying the man I've been praying for and have a baby on the way, I would have told them they were crazy. I'm beyond thankful and so happy that I get to spend the rest of my life with you. This past year has been so amazing with you. You've shown me true happiness and kindness and gentleness and how a man should treat a woman. I couldn't have asked for a better partner in life. I can't wait to see what the future has in store for us. Thank you for being so patient with me and loving me through my tough times and when I've been difficult too. Thank you for continuing to show me how true love really feels like. I could go on and on about how thankful and blessed I am to have you, but I'll stop my rambling. I love you so much, and I'm beyond happy to finally get to be your wife.
You ready to go?
Yeah. So,
You're not gonna read.
you know me.
He remembered it.
I'm very good at winging stuff.
He did write something down.
Did you?
I did. Just for you. But still. You are the love of my life. I never knew that I would meet somebody like you. And after a 4-hour phone call, I just knew there was something different about you and that I just had to have you in my life. I love you more than anything. You're going to be the mother of our child, and I never thought that would happen. You have been the biggest surprise.
Sorry.
We've got bees going crazy, baby. You're an amazing woman. Thank you for putting up with me when I'm in my bad moods, when I'm difficult after a hard day of work, because we know I am. Thank you for doing everything that you do. You support me so much through everything that I've went through. You're always there for me. And I couldn't ask for a better partner in life. I love you so much, baby. And I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
Now, Sorfany and Tony are going to say their vows. So you already have each other's hands. Just keep doing what you're doing.
I can do that.
Sorfany, do you take Tony to be your lawfully wedded husband from this day forward, to have and to hold, in good times and bad, for richer or for poor, in sickness and in health? Will you love, honor, and cherish him for as both as you long shall live?
I do.
Tony, do you take Sorfany to be your lawfully wedded wife from this day forward, to have and to hold, in good times and bad, for richer or for poor, in sickness and in health? Will you love, honor, and cherish her for as long as you both shall live?
I do. What?
You're kissing me.
I want to get to the part where I kiss her.
You better hold on. I have a schedule here. All right. We're going to go ahead and exchange rings, so if you want to go ahead and
Which one do I have?
hold that, and if you want to grab his and put on. And wait till I tell you guys. No rushing.
You put that one first, babe.
The wedding band goes closer.
Hey, we didn't rehearse this.
You're not supposed to.
Sorfany and Tony will now exchange rings as a symbol of the promises they are making here today and their ongoing commitment to one another. Just like your relationship, these rings tell a story. The stones were formed long ago, deep within the earth. Eventually, a series of events caused them to rise to surface when someone dug them up. Metal was liquefied in a furnace at 1,000 degrees, molded, cooled, and painstakingly polished. Something beautiful was made from raw elements. Love is a lot like that.
She's always telling me what to do.
It comes from humble beginnings and through a combination of serendipity and effort, imperfect beings shaped into something extraordinary. It's the process of making something beautiful where there was once nothing at all. As you look at these rings over the years, remember that. You've created something invaluable. And just as you'll protect these rings, you'll protect the commitments you make to one another today. Sorfany. Repeat after me.
Oh.
Tony, I give you this ring as a sign of my faithful devotion.
Tony, I give you this ring as a sign of my faithful devotion.
I will always love you,
I will always love you,
cherish you,
and
honor the vows spoken here today.
honor the vows that are spoken here today.
Tony, please repeat after me. Sorfany, I give you this ring as a sign of my faithful devotion. I will always love you. You want me to start over?
Yes, I was playing with the ring. The ring
Pay
won't
attention
fit.
to me.
The ring won't fit.
Fit his finger.
Sorfany,
Sorfany.
I will give you this ring as a sign of my faithful devotion.
I will give you this ring as a sign of my faithful devotion.
I will always love you,
I will always love you.
cherish you,
I will always cherish you.
and honor the vows spoken here today.
And honor the vows spoken here today.
You put-
Happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. In the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say I love you at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is at no time taking the other for granted. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing facing to the world together. It is forming a circle of love that gathers the whole family. It is doing things for one another. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is not looking for perfection in one another. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, and understanding, and a sense of humor. You both have a great one. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow old. It is a common search for the good and beautiful. And it is not only marrying the right partner, but also being the right partner. Sorphany and Tony, having proclaimed your love for and commitment to one another in the sight of God and all these witnesses, it is my absolute pleasure to pronounce you, by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church and the state of Georgia, married. You may now kiss your bride. Stay right there. The couple has asked that you join them for a reception, which is straight back behind us. But they're going to step away for a little bit. They're going to take some photos. This was their first look. They didn't do them before. Grab a drink and relax while you're waiting. And on behalf of Sorphany and Tony, thank you all so much for joining us today. Love and blessings to you all. Friends and family, may I present to you for the very first time as Mr. and Miss Woodson.
I built up walls like mansions to the sky. Protect my heart so it would survive. But you climbed in like no one else could do. The day I knew I needed you, I was drifting out, safe from any shore. Didn't want to get hurt anymore, but you pulled me in like no one else could do. The day I knew I needed you. I was complicated, you made perfect sense. I was slowly breaking, but you knew how to mend. We're searching for some answers, who I was and where I'm running to. I was looking for me when I found you. When I found you. When I found you. Felt familiar the moment that we met. Tried to block it out so I forget. Your persistence kept on pushing through. The day I knew I needed you. I was complicated, you made
Mr. and Mrs. Woodson.
but you knew how to mend. We're searching for some answers, who I was and where I'm running to. I was looking for me when I found you. When I found you. You saved me, changing my direction. I'm falling into our connection. I was complicated, you made perfect sense. I was slowly breaking, but you knew how to mend. We're searching for some answers, who I was and where I'm running to. I was looking for me when I found you. When I found you. When I found you. When I found you. When I
name is Craig. I've known Tony or Woody for a very long time. Known him since elementary school. I'm a little ill prepared because he didn't tell me about this. So, I don't have anything written down. Let's go, Craig! I'm gonna wing it.
You're the best improviser I know.
Gonna wing it. So, known Tony for a long time. When he told me about Sorfney, let's be honest, we were all a little questionable. We didn't quite understand what was going on. But once we met her, we understood what was going on. One of the biggest things that I understand is that kids are a very good judge of character, and my 3 children love Sorfney quite well. As soon as they met her, they fell in love with her. They understood what she was there to do for Woody, and we understood why Woody chose her to be his bride. So, quick, short, and easy. Here's to Sorfney and Tony. Congratulations.
How's everyone doing tonight? Good? I'm Nora, the maid of honor. So I wrote out a whole speech, so bear with me. So first I want to say, hello everyone. We are so thankful for your attendance and celebrating Sorfney and Tony today. And I would like to take a moment in remembrance of our mom, who I know would be so thrilled and smiling from ear to ear with her bright red lipstick. Our mom passed away in 2012, and any special occasion she loved to wear the red lipstick. And Angie Sorfney is our baby. She's the baby of the family, so she's here in spirit. Buddha blessing you and Tony. My mom was a big person who believed in the Buddhist religion, so that's why I said Buddha blessing. Sorfney has always been the type of girl who dreams of meeting her special man. Marry him, have some cute babies, and most importantly, build a life with that special man who will understand and accept and love her for all that she is. And that dream has finally come true today. Thank you, Tony. Well, Tony, she's all yours now. But don't worry, we're here to support you, just not at 2 in the morning. Don't come at 2 in the morning. And we're here to support and love the both of you. Sorfney, I'm so proud of you. And I know there were some really tough times, but you held on and never stopped believing that you deserve a right to live a life with a partner, building your happiness and success together. You know, life is a seesaw. Life is like a seesaw. You know, there are times when one of you is up and one of you is down individually, or both of you are up and down, but remember to always reach for that balance. Seesaw, reach for that balance, where you both can compromise to meet in the middle. When things get tough, look back at the reasons that you chose that lead you to this special day and hold it close to your heart. The beauty of promising yourself to another person is that you have a partner to go through the daily grinds of life. Let yourself experience the good, work through the bad, celebrate when you can, say you love each other every day. I wish you the best of luck and a lifetime of love with happiness.
look in your eyes. I've been hoping for a love like you for a long, long time. We got laughter, we got tears, we got each other too. From this moment we are here to stay. There ain't nothing we can't